Welcome to yet another casual anime review here on YouTube. If you couldn't tell by the title, we're taking a look at the final season of probably one of my new favorite anime series of all time, that being Fruits Basket. Now, this show recently wrapped up the final season of the newly rebooted show. There are 3 seasons total of this new series of Fruits Basket, and I feel as though it is a very well-deserved reboot of a very wonderful show. And I'm not going to spoil too much about the show, but if you haven't seen it or you're planning on getting into it, it follows a young girl who, under some unfortunate circumstances, has ended up homeless, living in a tent in the woods, when she finds a house that she has never noticed before. So she wanders in, unbeknownst to her that the owner of the home is there, and she finds these little rocks that are painted up like all of the different zodiac animals of the Chinese zodiac system, or yeah. So she also finds out that one of the residents of that home, Yuki Soma, is one of her classmates. So, what a surprise. And she's too embarrassed to tell them that she lives in a tent behind their home, but she ends up doing that, and she ends up moving in with Yuki Soma and these other 2 men who just so happen to be a part of the Zodiac, the Chinese Zodiac. So the show kind of follows this young girl, Toru Honda, and her journey living with the Somas and being introduced to all the new members of the Zodiac, and not knowing what to do and struggling with herself. And it turns out that the cat, Kyo, I believe his name is, he suffers with a lot of anger issues, and he feels that he doesn't deserve to be loved, and he feels as though everything is his fault, because as the cat, that's how he was raised to believe, that's what he was raised to think, being who he is within the realm of the Chinese Zodiac. And it's very unfortunate to think that, but Toru doesn't care. She still likes him for who she is. And the final season sort of kind of builds on the relationship of Kyo and Toru, as well as some other characters, but I really feel as though that the relationship between Yuki, or rather Kyo, and Toru is the one that is the most focused upon within the 3rd season, at least. And at the end, everyone is sort of getting ready to go off, graduate high school, and sort of move on to either go to college or whatever they plan on doing in life. And they're having a big send-off party for Kyo and Toru, because they admit their love for each other, and I'm not going to spoil really anything else that might happen for anyone who is also interested in watching the show, but something major happens that allows Toru and Kyo to be in a relationship together, and I'm glad that the show has ended on a very positive, very happy ending. without spoiling it, it was a very beautiful ending, a very beautiful way to sort of wrap up the show, and to sort of say that everyone had a very happy life, at least as far as Kyo and Toru go. They accomplished what they set out to accomplish with each other, which I feel is a very good thing, a very good way to end the show. It was a very emotional ending. The whole third season, I feel, was packed with more emotions than the first two seasons, I feel, although the first two seasons of the show did have a lot of emotion in them. I just feel like because the third season was the final season, the emotion was like turned up to 11, and it was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. It was fantastic. I would recommend it to anyone who was looking for a good sort of slice of life anime to watch, or even manga. But I definitely think the revised seasons of the show were better than the original anime. Not that the original anime was bad, it's just there were a lot of things that the original anime left out from the manga. A lot of things that it didn't touch upon, and I feel it only being one season of the show with the original anime, there was a lot of stuff that was left out. And watching the revised Fruits Basket, you sort of get more of who Toru is, who the members of the Zodiac family are, why they're the way they are, why they feel the way they do. And it's more of a in-depth sort of dive into the Soma family, and it's just a beautiful show for anyone who's looking for a more not necessarily emotional, but more of a slice of life show than anything else. That's definitely a good show to get into for slice of life fans. I would definitely recommend it. I do definitely love me some slice of life. Obviously, this is probably the third or fourth time that I've brought up Fruits Basket since I started doing anime reviews last year. So that should tell you how much I absolutely love this show. And although it was sad to see the end, I am very glad that it got a happy ending. And like they did say in the show, everything has to come to an end. The scary times and the sad times, but also the happy and the fun have to come to an end as well. That might have been paraphrasing the quote from the show, but the meaning is all the same. The bad and the scary times don't last, but also the happy and fun times don't last either. Just the whole show in general is, for me, I thought it was very relatable, especially the character of Kyo. I found to be very relatable personally to me. A lot of anger issues, signs of like depression and anxiety, and just a lot of stuff I feel is very relatable between not just myself and the fictional character of Kyo, but myself and other various members of the Zodiac family. I do get that they are fictional characters. They're not real, but I feel like they're based on real human emotion, which I think they need to be in order for people to enjoy the show and for people to base sort of a connection off of the characters. So that I feel was special to me, and that's one reason why I enjoyed watching the show from start to finish. So I give it about a 10 out of 10, and I, again, highly recommend watching it if you're looking for a new anime to watch, or if you've seen the manga or read the manga and are looking to get into the anime. The revised anime is definitely the way to go. It's on Crunchyroll, or no, sorry, Funimation. I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll. It might be on Crunchyroll, but I know that the English dub is on Funimation because that's where I watched it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you whenever I decide to post another video. And until then, peace.